Hey Data Hustlers, welcome back to The Data Hustler. Today, I will walk you through 4 SQL scenarios that are super important for business analyst roles. We will use live tables in MS SQL Server and break down each use case step by step. Let's jump in. So, for scenario 1, our problem statement is to find the inactive customers. That means to identify the customers who haven't placed any orders in the last 30 days. It's a classic churn detection query. So our challenge is to figure out how to query out those customers with the help of SQL. So for this problem statement, I have created 2 tables, customers, and inserted few values into the table, and create another table, orders, and also inserted few values into the table. And if you view those tables, we can see 3 rows for customers table and 3 rows for orders table. So these are the sign up date and these are the last order date. So if you look closely, the last order date of Alice that comes inside the last 30 days, and for Bob, it's inside last 30 days as well. So only customer who hasn't placed any order in the last 30 days is Charlie. So how do we write a SQL query for this? Feel free to pause the video for a moment and try to give a try yourself. Okay, here is how I will approach this case. First up, we are finding inactive customers. Imagine you work with the marketing team and they ask you to list customers who didn't place an order in the last 30 days. This is super important for churn analysis. We have 2 tables, one for customers and one for orders. We will left join them and filter those who didn't order recently. Here is a magic. As we use left join and we filter using where order is null. That means where the order ID is not present in the orders table, then those are the guys who are churned out from ordering any in the last 30 days. So this is the conditions we are using. So one of the common problem here is that why are we using this filter condition here? So how this data function works is that we will be getting the current date from the system. Current date today is May 28th, and from that we will be minusing the 30 days and we will be making sure this order date is greater than what this function returns. So this function will be returning April 28th. So only those customers who have placed an order after April 28th will be printed out here. So another question that can arise from this is why are we using and while joining? Why can't we filter this out after joining within the where? The problem is that this returns those rows where order date is greater than. If you put this order date along with where, this will return only those rows where order date is greater than or equal to 30 days ago. That is within the last 30 days. So here we use data to subtract the 30 days from the today's date using getDate. Each helps us dynamically fetch only recent records like recent orders, active users, or newly signed up customers. No hard-coded dates needed. I hope that makes sense to you. Moving on to the second query. So our second scenario here is to find the monthly revenue report. Mainly we use the use case for this is like to get the total and the average sales by month. So this is a common business problem every BA come across. So let's figure out how we can query it using SQL. I have created a sales table for that and I have inserted 4 values and this is the table. So 4 rows are the with the sale ID, sale date and amount. So this is our problem statement and I want you to pause this video for a moment and give it a try yourself before me revealing the answer to you. So here is how I will approach this problem statement. As a BA, you will often prepare these KPIs for leadership. We will use sales table with the sales date and amount. We will use group by and the format function to group sales by month. The format function helps us to group by month, the year month format. We calculate both sum and average to give finance teams a clear picture. We are doing nothing but finding the sum and average of the amount and we are grouping based on this format. Let's run and see the output. So these 2 are the sale months and the total sales. So this is our total sale. We are aggregating it, and for the average sales also we are using average aggregate function. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's move to the third problem statement. So our third scenario for today is to find the employees without project assignments. So it's a common business analyst problem, like we have to find them employees who are on bench. That means we haven't assigned any projects. So my question is simple: how will you figure out those employees who doesn't have any project assignments allotted to them, and how will you query it with the help of SQL? So here I have created a table employees and inserted few values, and I created a table assignments as well and inserted two values to that as well. I will show you the table. Here are the two tables. 3 employees are there in the employee table and 2 projects are there. So for employee ID employee ID 1 and 2 projects are being assigned to them, but for employee ID 3, no projects. So Steve is sitting on the bench now. So how will you write the SQL query to figure it out? Give a try yourself before me revealing the answer. Okay, here is how I will approach the scenario. This query is simple but powerful. You can use it to calculate bench strength or suggest who can be moved to a new client project. So what we are doing here is to do the left join, so that all the records from the employee table will be present, and we are joining based on our common column employee ID, and where the project ID, when the project ID is null. So in this case, Steve will be printed. It was an easy one, but it is a super important question as well, which is commonly asked and common scenario where all the HRs come across. So I hope you are able to understand that one. Moving on to the final scenario for the day. So final scenario is to find the rank customers by order count. Our use case for this scenario is like we have to find the rank customers based on how frequently they order. And finally, let's rank customers by how often they place the orders. This is used in loyalty programs or customer segmentation models. Like we will find who is our most loyal customers. So here what I did is that I once again created an orders table and I ingested few rows into that. I'll show you the orders table here. And if you look at the orders table, you can see that customer ID 1, customer 1 has placed 1, 2, 3 orders, so he is the most loyal customer, and customer 2 has placed 2 orders and customer 3 has placed only 1 order. So the rank 1 will be for customer 1, and rank 2 will be for customer 2, and rank 3 will be for customer 3. So I want you to pause this video for a moment and give it a try yourself before me revealing the answer. Kudos if you are able to crack a tricky problem, whether yours and mine query is matching. Here I use rank window function and group by customer ID to count how many orders each customer placed. Rank gives us ordered output based on order volume. You can also replace it with the dense rank or raw number depending on what your business needs are. This is a super important scenario. You need to clearly know how to use the Windows function properly, because this is one of the commonly asked questions in analyst roles. So I hope you are able to understand all the 4 queries which I have shared today. If there is any queries or if you want this dummy table to practice from your end, feel free to comment down below. I will be keen to respond to your queries. Until next time, see you. Bye-bye.